The word machine in Finnish is kone. How would you spell it? Kone.
Kone.
N-E. And what was the verb to buy?
Osta.
Almost, but you're missing something from the end. Osta. So ST, this ST part is hard. Osta. And after this kind of hard part, you must always have two vowels in the two form. Osta. And how would be I want to buy?
Haluan ostaa.
Not I want, I buy. I want to buy.
I want to buy. Haluan ostaa.
Haluan ostaa. And what was the word machine?
Kone.
Kone. What would be machine certain state?
Konea is a
certain state.
Kone.
But you need an ending. Not just kone, but
konet.
That is plural.
Koneja. No.
What was boy? So poja. That is the plural, pojat. You can think about auto. And what is the singular? Not autot, but
Autoja.
To represent the singular certain state, we will use the same letter as we have in the I form on verbs. What is that letter?
Konen.
Konen. Yeah, the N, that's right. Yes, it would be konen. But as we can see, the last vowel is... What is the last vowel of the word kone?
E.
E. Yes. So the last E, if the last letter of the word is the vowel E, then the word behaves a little differently than most of the words. Because we know that E can act as a placeholder vowel. Instead of just adding the ending, like kone, konen, we are going to add another E before the ending. So how is it? Machine certain state.
Konen.
Not two N's, but two E's. Yes.
Koneen.
Koneen. And if we think about any reason why this is logical, adding another E instead of koneen, is because the reason is that we have seen that E can act as a placeholder, so it could be easier to mess up if it's a placeholder or if it's part of the normal word, or is it a verb or noun or verb. So we could have quite a lot of confusion around that. So Finnish decided that it wanted to add another E with nouns that end to an E in their most basic form. And nouns were words that we can put a or t in front of. So the piece, the boy, a guy, and so on. Or a machine. So how would be I want to buy a machine?
Haluan ostaa koneen.
Haluan ostaa koneen. The word computer in Finnish is knowledge machine. And the word knowledge is tieto. How would you spell tieto?
T-I-E-T-O is dots.
But it's tieto.
O only.
Yes, it's not tieto, but tieto. And as these are two concepts, machine and knowledge, if you're creating computer out of them, how do you write them? Do you write them together or with a space?
Together.
Yes, when two concepts or more are creating one new concept, they are written together. How would it be knowledge machine?
Tietokone.
Tietokone. Very good. And I want to buy a computer.
Haluan ostaa tietokone.
What is missing?
Haluan ostaa tietokonea. Haluan ostaa tietokone.
Not two N's, but two E's.
Haluan ostaa tietokoneen.
Haluan ostaa tietokoneen. How is I want to buy a television? So what was the word television?
Televisio.
Televisio. And I want to buy a television.
Haluan ostaa televisioa.
That would be uncertain state. But we need the certain state because we're buying one television. We know the amount.
Haluan ostaa televisiota.
That is the uncertain state.
No.
Because televisio, we would have three vowels and we needed the separator consonant. But what is the certain ending for singular?
Television.
Television. Here we can see clearly why there's very rare number of words that have an N as the last letter. Like television, televisio, the N has been removed because television is the certain state. So having that there, we would have had add a placeholder vowel and then it televisionen, and that's some extra thing. So it's just easier to drop it, televisio, and that's what they did. And then if you need the certain state, just add the N, television. So I want to buy a television.
Haluan ostaa television.
And I don't want to buy a television.
En halua ostaa televisioa.
But you would have three. Yes, it is uncertain, but you would have three vowels. Together you need the separator consonant. What is the separator consonant?
Televisiota.
Yes, it's our old friend T, which is used to avoid having three vowels together, and also if the word is ending to a consonant and then wanting to add the uncertain state like hän, häntä. And I don't want to buy a television.
En halua ostaa televisiota.
En halua ostaa televisiota.